for the feature number of the evening. The Hot Box proudly presents Miss Adelaide and her debutantes.
That was late 48, I recall. But last night in his apartment, he tried to remove them all. And I said, as I ran down the hall, take back your mink, take back your piles. What made you think that I was one of those girls? Take back the gown, the shoes and the hat. I may be down, but I'm not flat as all that. I thought that each expensive gift you'd arrange was a token of your esteem. But when I think of what you want in exchange, it all seems a horrible dream. So take back your mink to from whence it came, and tell them to hollanderize it.
joining Mr. Detroit's party, sir.
Is he here?
No, sir, I have not seen him this evening.
Bring me a rye and soda.
Hey, Sky, have you seen Miss Adelaide?
Huh?
Have you seen Miss Adelaide? I bring a message for her from Nathan. I wish Nathan would bring his own messages.
What's the message? Where is Nathan?
It's this way. Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh has suddenly taken ill with a
rare tropical disease.
Yeah, that's not bad. Anyway, Nathan suddenly has to go
Nicely.
out.
Where is Nathan?
The crap game, it's still going on.
Since last night.
Big Julie, being a large loser, does not wish the game to terminate. In fact, he's most insistent. So, we find another place and the game goes on.
Where is the crap game?
Are you looking for some action?
No, but I'm leaving town and I gave my marker to, well, somebody, and I'd like to clean it up.
Oh, I'll meet you outside.
Oh, what about Nathan's message?
Oh, Miss Adelaide, Nathan is in Pittsburgh with a rare tropical ant. Goodbye.
What? Sky, I don't understand. Nathan's supposed to be here. We're eloping to get married tonight.
You know Nathan. Why does it surprise you?
But he promised he'd change.
Change. Why is it the minute you dolls find a guy you like, you take him right in for alterations?
Well, what about you guys? Why can't you be like people and live normal like people and get married like people with wallpaper and bookends?
No, Miss Adelaide.
What do you mean, no?
Guys like Nathan Detroit and, Sky Masterson, we don't belong in lives like that. So when a doll gets mixed up with us, it's no good. No good. I'll see you in a couple of months.
Where are you going?
I don't know, Las Vegas maybe. I got a ticket on the late plane.
Well, will you see Nathan before you go?
Maybe.
Well, tell him I never want to talk to him again and have him call me here.
Look, why don't you find another guy?
I can't. I love Nathan. Just wait till you fall for somebody, Sky. Then you'll understand.
Yeah.
In other words, just from sitting alone at a table reserved for two, a person can develop the flu. You can bundle her up in a Woolies, and I mean the warmest brand. You can wrap her in sweaters and coats till it's more than her frame can stand. If she still gets the feeling she's naked from looking at her left hand, a person can develop the flu. 103.2, so much virus inside that a microscope slide looks like a day at the zoo. Just from wanting her memories in writing and a story her folks can be told, a person can develop a cold.
Suppose we don't have a big meeting here tonight. Suppose there's nobody there at all. How are we going to explain that to the general?
We won't have to explain it. It'll be very clear. I just want to get away from this whole place.
Well,
Go somewhere.
where the sinners are all respectable and well-behaved.
You saw what happened last night. They gambled and in our mission.
Yeah, but someday they'll be praying here. Look, even a guy like Sky Masterson, remember that he came here seeking refuge.
He came here seeking me. Did you know that?
Are you kidding? I knew it the minute he started picking on you. What I didn't know was that you were going to get stuck on him.
I'll get over it.
What do you want to get over it for? It's not pneumonia.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
But if you love him enough...
He will not be a gambler.
Oh, Sarah, I've always taken care of you. And all I ever really wanted was for you to be happy. Velvet, I could wish you for the collar of your coat, and fortune smiling all along the way. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. Mansions I could wish you, 7 footmen dressed in red, and calling cards upon the silver tray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. Standing there, gazing at you, full of the bloom of youth. Standing there, gazing at you, with a sheep's eye and a licorice tooth. Music, I could wish you merry music when you're young, and wisdom when your hair has turned to gray. More I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. With a sheep's eye and a licorice tooth, and the strong arms to carry you away.
Good evening, Miss Sarah. Brother Abernathy, how goes it with the soul saving?
Well, we're supposed to have a meeting here tonight. You know, the general's coming. He's expecting a
The
big...
general's sort of a tough doll, eh?
Actually, very few will be here. In fact, nobody's
I don't
coming.
think Mr. Masterson is interested in our troubles, grandfather. We have to hurry.
Miss Sarah, you have forgotten something. But being a gambler, I never forget this sort of thing. You hold my marker for 12 centers tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Masterson, but I'd rather you'd forgot about it.
I cannot welch a marker.
Last night the mission was filled with your friends. Let us say we're even.
And if you don't honor that marker, I'll tell everybody in this town you're a dirty welcher.
Nicely, where's the crap game?
Well, Sky, it's about 10 minutes walk from here.
Which way?
This way.
Wait a minute, where are you all going? I came here to shoot crap.
You had enough.
Let's go home.
You see, Big Julie, the boys are slightly fatigued with weariness, having been shooting crap now for quite a while, namely 24 hours.
I don't care who's tired. I'm out 25 G's. Nobody leaves.
Gentlemen, I begin to see the logic of Big Julie. It is not that he's a bad loser, it is merely that he prefers to win. Ain't that right, Big Julie?
Give me the dice. I'm shooting 500.
Oh, take 200.
I'm half dead.
Ah, shut up, Julie. Big Julie will take care of the other half.
And snake eyes, you lose. 50 for the house. But the dice is still yours and your luck's bound.
Shut up. Another 5.
200 more. Comes that big lucky roll, Snake Eyes again.
Tough luck, Big Julie.
Well, that cleans me, but I ain't through yet. Now I will play on credit.
You see, Big Julie, the boys are pretty tired. Of course, me personally, I'm fresh as a
Well,
day.
then I'll play with you.
Me?
Yeah, you. You've been raking down every pot and by now must have quite a bundle.
Well, being that I assume the risk, it is only fair that I should assume some dough.
Detroit, I'm gonna roll you willy-nilly. And if I lose, I'll give you my marker.
And if I lose,
You give him cash.
let me hear it from Big Julie.
You'll give me cash.
Now I heard it.
Here's my marker. Put it on the dough. What's wrong?
Nothing. I owe you $1,000 signed X. How is it that you can write 1,000 but you cannot write your signature?
Well, I was good in arithmetic, but I stunk in English.
Here, this will put you through Harvard.
I'm gonna roll 1,000, and to change my luck, I'm gonna use my own dice.
Your own dice?
Yep, I had them especially made for me in Chicago.
No, Big Julie, you cannot interpolate Chicago dice into a New York crap game.
Yeah, that would be a breach of etiquette. Hey, show me where it says that in Emily
Not that I
Post.
wish to see Petty, but could I have a look at these dice?
Okay.
But these dice ain't got no spots on them.
I
They're blank.
had the spots taken off for luck, but I remember where they formerly were.
You're gonna roll blank dice and call them from remembering where the spots formerly was.
Why not?
I see no reason.
All right. A 5 and a 5. My point is 10.
I got a chance.
10Z, come again, Z.
I wish he'd fall down on his NZ.
Yes, a 10, I win.
A 10.
Yeah, 6 and a 4.
Which is a 6 and which is a 4?
Either way. Now I'm shooting 2,000. Get it up.
I just remembered I'm eloping tonight. Adelaide's waiting for me.
Hey, get up to 2,000.
How about when some of the other guys in on the fun?
After I'm through with you, 2,000. Yes, a 7, I win.
Surprise. Good luck.
Detroit, I think I'm going to take it easy this time.
What do you mean?
I'm going to roll $1.
I'll take all of it.
Oh, look at that! Snake Eyes! I lose!
For this, I gotta bend down.
Now I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna roll you for 3,000.
3 G's?
Yep, 3 G's. Put it down.
Wouldn't it be easy if I just put it right in your pocket?
Get up to 3 G's. Yes, an 11. I win.
That cleans me.
Now I'm gonna play with you guys.
Oh, no, wait a minute. You gotta give me a chance to get even. This time, we'll roll my dice.
Okay, Detroit, that sounds fair, but what are you gonna use for money?
I will give you my marker.
And you want Big Julie to give you cash. Oh, Nathan done it.
Sure, I done it. What kind of a deal is this?
Hey, take
Him
it
and
easy,
his
Nathan.
no spot dice. Somebody ought to knock the spots off of him.
Take it easy. Don't make Big Julie have to do something to you.
Yeah, I'm on vacation.
Go ahead. Shoot me. Put me in cement. At least then I'd know where I am. Here, I risk my neck to set up a crap game. I even promised to get married on account of it. And look how I wind up. Broke. In a sewer. Believe me, my tough friend from Chicago, there's nothing you could do to me that would not cheer me up. Here they are.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Well, fresh blood. You looking for some action?
Not at the moment. I'd like to talk to some of you guys.
We ain't talking. We're shooting crap.
I'm asking for only 1 minute.
We're shooting crap.
It has to do with Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
Say, who is this guy anyway?
It's the fella I told you. Took the mission doll to Havana.
Oh, I get it. Listen, fella, why don't you go back to your praying tomato? You're slowing up action around here.
If you're really looking for some action, would you care to make a small wager on a proposition?
What's the proposition?
Am I right-handed or left-handed?
Now, how am I going to know a thing like that?
I'll give you a clue.
Hey!
Kindly return this to Sears Roebuck.
All right, look, you guys. Tonight, in Miss Sarah Brown's mission at 409 West 49th Street, they're holding a midnight prayer meeting. I promised to deliver to them some sinners, and when it comes to sinning, most of you guys are pretty high up among the paint cards.
Hey, I don't want to waste no evening in a hallelujah joint.
Well, if you won't do it as a favor to me, do it as a favor to yourselves. I guarantee the mission air smells cleaner than down here. And maybe it would not do you guys harm to learn something other than the odds on making a 4 the hard way.
Hey, you've been reading the Bible too much.
So what? Maybe you don't read as lively as the scratch sheet, but it's at least twice as accurate. Oh, well, I tried. See you around, Nathan.
Okay, Sky, about that Havana business, I regret that I temporarily do not have the 1,000 to pay you.
You don't have to pay me. You won.
But I thought you took Miss Sarah to Havana.
You thought wrong.
Come on, Big Julie, get back up here. I now have dough enough to roll you again, and this time we're using my dice.
Hey, nothing doing. With them dice, he cannot make a pass to save his soul.
What'd you say?
I says, with them dice, he cannot make a pass to save his soul.
Well, maybe I can make a pass to save his. And yours, and yours, and his. I'm gonna roll the dice. I'll bet each of you $1,000 against your souls. 1,000 cash against the market for your souls. If I win, you show up at the mission tonight. Is it okay?
Hey, let me get this. So, if you lose, we each get $1,000. But if we win, we gotta show up at some Mission Dolls Cabaret.
If I win, you show up at the Save a Soul mission. One meeting.
Okay, by me.
Me too.
You too, Nathan? 1,000 against your soul?
Me? I don't even know if I got one.
You got one someplace.
How do you spell soul?
S-O...
All right, lay down your markers. Give me the dice and give me room.
Come on, quit stalling, roll.
Come on, Sky, what are you, checking or something?
You see me roll for 100 G's, but I got a little more than dough riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush, and yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners, you might refuse to stay, and so the best that I can do is pray. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, if you ever been a lady to begin with. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. Luck, be a lady with me. A lady wouldn't leave for a score. It isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady wouldn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck, be a lady. Luck, be a lady. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. Luck, be a lady with me. You wouldn't flirt with strangers. She'd have a heart, she'd have a soul. A lady wouldn't make little snake eyes at me when I bet my life on this roll. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck, be a lady. Luck, be a lady. Luck, be a lady tonight. Ha!
you, I don't want to go to no prayer meeting.
Hey, Julie, you give your marker. And if you won't, you cause me no little embarrassment. And you do not want to cause me embarrassment.
Yeah, but if anyone back in Chicago finds out that I went to prayer meeting, no decent person will speak to me.
What? A coincidence.
Adelaide, did nicely explain to you about tonight. I hope you ain't sore about it.
Please, let us not have a vulgar scene. After all, we are both civilized people, and we do not need to conduct ourselves like a slob.
Adelaide, what is this? You're my doll.
Your doll? Please, if that weren't so funny, one could laugh at it.
Sweetheart, baby. How can you carry on like this over one lousy elopement, Adelaide?
It is no use, Nathan. I have succeeded in your not being able to upset me no more. I've got you completely out of my... Oh, Nathan!
Well, baby, don't ever do that to me again. I can't stand it. Look, we'll get married. We'll have a home. A little white house with a green fence, just like the Whitney colors.
Okay, Nathan, but we better do it soon. I just got another letter from Mother asking all kinds of questions, and she enclosed a letter for you, too.
A letter for me from your mother? Well, dear son Nathan, this is my first letter to you, although you have now been married to my daughter for 12 years. But I feel like I know you from Adelaide's letters. And in my mind's eye, I can see you as you go down to work every morning at 7. What a responsibility it must be to be the assistant manager of an A&P. I'm not even a manager.
I was going to promote you for Christmas.
I know how hard you have to work to take care of your family, Adelaide and the 5 children, and the one that's on the way.
She wanted me to visit. I had to tell her that.
Don't you know I can't have 6 kids on what they pay me at the A&P? I am very proud to have you as a son-in-law. You are a good man, and I know you will always take care of Adelaide. I feel like a heel.
Look, Nathan, it's not too late to make it all right. It's not even midnight yet. Look, 5 minutes to 12. We can elope right now.
Okay, Adelaide. No, I can't.
Why not?
Nathan, we're going to be late. Come on!
Nathan, why can't we elope right now?
Because, well, I have to go to a prayer meeting.
Nathan, that is the biggest lie you have ever told me.
But I promise you it's true.
You promised me this, you promised me that, you promised me everything under the sun, then you give me a kiss and you're grabbing your hat and you're off to the races again. When I think of the time gone by, when I think of the way I tried, I could honestly die.
Call a lawyer and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, go ahead, hate me.
The best years of my life I was a fool to give to you.
Alright already, I'm just a no-good Nick. Alright already, it's true, so new. So sue me, what can you do me? I love you.
You gamble it here, you gamble it there, you gamble on everything all except me, and I'm sick of you keeping me up in the air till you're back in the money again. When I think of the time gone by, and I think of the way I tried, I could honestly die.
Serve a paper and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you.
Achoo!
Give a holler and hate me, go ahead, hate me. I
When
love
you wind up in jail, don't come to me to bail you.
Already, so call a policeman. Alright already, it's true, so new. So sue me, what can you do me? I love you.
You're at it again, you're running the game. I'm not gonna play second fiddle to that, and I'm sick and I'm tired of running around, and I'm telling you now that we're through. When I think of the time gone by, and I think of the way I tried,
Adelaide, bullets through me. I love you.
Isn't anyone coming?
Well, maybe your watch is just a little fast.
Sergeant Sarah, something is very wrong.
General, I know what's wrong. I'm wrong. I failed. I've spoken to these people day after day, and my words haven't...
Welcome, brothers and sisters. Welcome.
Is everybody here? Where's Nathan Detroit?
Present.
Here you are, Miss Sarah. A dozen or more assorted sinners. Sorry we did not have time to clean them up.
Won't you all please be seated?
Sit down, all of you.
Welcome to the Save a Soul mission.
Just a minute. Look, you guys, this is a mission, not Roseland. I advise that you do not indulge in any unpleasantness. Since I must depart for points west this evening, I'm appointing Nathan Detroit Major Domo in my place. Nathan, anyone not conducting themselves according to Hoyle will answer to Sky Masterson personally. And that means in person.
What a remarkable young man.
So remember that, you guys. Brother Abernathy, your dice.
We're honored here tonight because our program will be presented by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
It is wonderful to see our mission graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners. Now, who would like to testify? Who would like to start the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Benny, give testimony.
I ain't no stool pigeon.
Come, brothers, I know it is difficult, but let one of you give testimony to the sin that is in his heart.
Benny, tell them what a bum you are. Benny.
I always was a bad guy and a gambler, but I ain't gonna do it no more, thank you.
There now, don't you feel better?
I'm all right.
Anybody else?
Big Julie.
Well, I used to be bad when I was a kid, but ever since then I've gone straight, and I can prove it by my record. 33 arrests, no convictions. Thank you.
Harry.
Oh no.
Harry the horse.
Well, you know, like when Sky was rolling us for our souls.
I beg your pardon.
Sky Masterson, he rolled us $1,000 against our souls. I mean, that's why we're here.
I don't think I understand.
General, I do. He means that the only reason why they're here is because Mr. Masterson won them at a dice game.
Isn't this wonderful? The whole meeting, the result of gambling. It shows how good can come out of evil. Sergeant Sarah, you have done remarkable work.
Oh, hasn't she, though?
Thank you.
Hey, I'm not done yet. My sins is when Sky was rolling us for that $1,000, I wished I'd win the $1,000 instead of being here. But now that I'm here, you know, I still wish it.
Anybody else?
We will now hear testimony from Brother Nicely Johnson. Brother Nicely Johnson.
Come on, meathead.
Well, it happened to me kind of funny, like in a dream. That's it, a dream.
Well, tell us in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered someone paid me, but the passengers, they knew right from wrong. And the people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. The people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. For the devil will drag you under by away on that little boat to heaven, and by some chance found a bottle in my fist, and there I stood, nicely passing out the whiskey, but the passengers were bound to resist. And the people all said beware. People all said beware. People all said beware. People all said beware. The scuttle the ship, or the devil will drag you under by the fancy tie around your wicked throat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. You're rocking the boat. And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, a great big wave rushed me overboard, and there I sank, and I hollered, "Someone save me!" That's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. And I said to myself, sit down. Said to myself, sit down. Said to myself, sit down. You're rocking the boat. The devil will drag you under. With a soul so heavy you'll never float. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. You're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking. Sit down, sit down, sit down. You're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking. Sit down, sit down, sit down. You're rocking the boat. Sit down. You're rocking.
Something we can do for you, Brother Brannigan. Perhaps you'd care to testify?
I'll do my testifying in court, where I'll testify that you ran a crap game in this mission last night. Why, Miss Sarah, you were standing there when they came out. You saw them. Aren't these the fellows?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Well, there's a right broad.
And now, Officer Brannigan, if you would please excuse us, we'd like to get on with our meeting.
I have never seen crap shooters spend so much time in a mission. Maybe that's what they mean by holy rollers.
Yes, we're holy rollers, all right.
Thank you, Miss Sarah. But people, I also have a confession to make, and I gotta get it off my chest. We did shoot crap here last night, and we're all real sorry, aren't we, boys?
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
But I did another terrible thing. I made a bet with a certain guy that he could not take a certain doll away with him on a trip, and this I should not have done. Although it did no harm, as I won the bet.
You won the bet.
Sure, he told me he did not take the doll on the trip. Well, that does make me feel a whole lot better.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah.
Brothers and sisters, let us sing Follow the Fold.
Oh, hello.
Good evening.
I'm Adelaide, the well-known fiancé.
Oh yes, when are you getting married?
The 12th of never.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I never got close enough to the altar to be left at it. What'll I tell my mother?
Oh, your mother will understand. Just tell her your engagement is broken.
I'm afraid that would only confuse her. Maybe I'll tell her Nathan's dead, and then see to it.
You mustn't carry hate in your heart, Miss Adelaide. Try to be forgiving and understanding. In the Bible, it tells us in Isaiah.
You got a boyfriend named Isaiah, huh?
Isaiah was an ancient prophet.
Well, don't tell me that. Nobody cries like that over an old guy. Do you know the other night when I saw you with Sky Masterson? Oh no, not Sky. You're not in love with Sky, are you?
I thought I hated him.
I thought I hated Nathan. I still do. That's love.
Adelaide, can't men like Sky ever change?
For 14 years, I've tried to change Nathan. I thought how wonderful he'd be if only he were different.
I've thought about Sky that way too.
I've sat and pictured him by the hour. Nathan, my Nathan, in our little house in the country, quiet and happy. Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful?
Wouldn't it? If only Sky.
But they can't change.
A little while ago at our prayer meeting, there were a lot of gamblers there, and they acted as though maybe they could change.
But that doesn't mean that... Wait a minute, gamblers? At your prayer meeting? Was Nathan Detroit there?
I'm sure I heard that name.
How do you like that rat? Just when he should have been lying, he was telling the truth. Well, I'm glad I'm through with him. And you should be glad you're through with Sky, too.
I am.
What are we, crazy or something? At Watermakers and Saxon Klein's, a lesson I've been taught. You can't get alterations on a dress you haven't bought.
At any vegetable market, from Borneo to Nome, you mustn't squeeze the melon till you get the melon home.
You've simply got to gamble.
You got no guarantee.
Now doesn't that kind of apply to you and I?
You and me.
Whatever. Why not?
Why not what?
Marry the man today. Trouble though he may be, much as he likes to play. Crazy and wild and free. Marry the man today, rather than sigh and sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways tomorrow.
Marry the man today.
Marry the man today.
Maybe he's leaving town.
Maybe he's leaving town.
Don't let him get away.
Don't let him get away.
Hurry and track him down.
Counterattack him and marry the man today. Give him the girlish laughter.
Give him your hand today and save the fist for after.
Slowly introduce him to the better things. Respectable, conservative, and clean.
Reader's Digest.
Guy Lombardo. Roger Sweets. Golf.
Galoshes.
Ovaltine. But marry the man today. Handle
a minute. I'm waiting on the lieutenant. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Nathan, hurry up!
Hey, is this wedding gonna take place or ain't it? I paid $50 for this mesoturian.
Nathan, come on!
Gee, Adelaide, you picked the busiest time of day.
Hey, Nathan, let's go. Oh. Hey, Nathan, let's go. Hey, you got a place for the wedding?
Holy smokes.
What's the matter, Nathan?
I didn't get a place for the wedding.
Oh, Nathan!
How about the Biltmore Garage?
That's Stink.
Brothers and sisters, life is one big crap game, and the devil is using loaded dice.
Where's the crap game?
Brother Masterson.
Yes, Brother Detroit?
Could we get married in your mission, Adelaide and I?
Certainly. After all, I married Sister Sarah and Brother Sky. I'd be glad to do the same for you.
Congratulations, Nathan. I'll lay you 8 to 5. You'll be very happy.
What Obadiah means
Obadiah!
He wishes you all the happiness, and so do I.
Of course we'll be happy. After all, in our little house in the country, and Nathan will be beside me every night.
When you see a